Hello citizens and welcome. If you're new to this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button if you like the content. I'm going to try to go over some things about the Rad Rover. I'm going to continue to upload content, try to answer questions, show everyone things about this bike they might want to know before they buy one. So today I'm going to go over what I think are the top 3 comfort mods that you can do to this bike, because let's be real, you're buying it because it's a comfortable bike to ride, not because you want to work out. You want a comfortable beach cruiser, so why not make it extremely comfortable? So the first thing I'm going to say is going to be, the most uncomfortable part of a bike normally, the seat. I don't want some thin little tiny ridiculous seat that's uncomfortable to sit on for more than 10 minutes. So that's the first thing I got. Bam, right here. Extremely cushy seat. It's made by Bike-Roo, I guess. I don't know how you say that, but that's who makes it. I got it off of Amazon. I'll throw up the price and I'll try to put the link in the description, so if you want to get it, you can. I, of course, it's massively spring-loaded, and it fits right into the the neck of the Rover. It's really not hard at all. If you've ever changed a bike seat, you can do it very easily. But that's number one. You never get sick of riding it with that seat on there. It is so soft and plush. So I think that's a big help. And of course it's adjustable, tilt up, tilt down, and very squishy, very cushy. So I think that's number one. If you're going to be comfortable on a bicycle, seat's got to be comfy. So number 2 comfort for me was definitely going to be, I guess it's kind of a combo deal, the rear rack and the bag. You always want to carry your phone, your wallet, keys, bike lock, bottle of water, hat, gloves, sunglasses, whatever you want to carry with you. It's nice not having to wear a backpack, or I guess if you're a woman, bring a purse, whatever. Just having that little bag on there is so convenient to store whatever, GoPro equipment perhaps, anything you want to put in there. Definitely like the rack and the bag. Having storage on the bike, huge plus. Definitely a comfort mod. You can bring raincoat, whatever you need with you. So that's number 2 on the list for sure, is some kind of rack and storage. They make them for the Rover on the front as well. For here it mounts to these, so it does not, it mounts basically to the neck of the bike instead of the handlebars. So as you turn, the rack is not moving at all. But it's pretty big, sticks way out here. I don't know, I thought the rear rack was better. It keeps the slim profile. Let's see, doesn't get very wide. So, and this thing is super light. I got this from Rad Rover's website. I'll put the price up, you can check it there. I can't remember, it's like, I don't know, 90 bucks, somewhere around there maybe. It bolts in right here, and right here, all the mounting locations are already set up on the bike. You just literally twist the bolts in. There's no drilling, there's no nothing. It's made for it. Super light, doesn't add a lot of weight. It went on very easily. So that was number 2 on my list for sure. Getting some storage on the bike. Number 3, I'm gonna say, for me anyway, is gonna be the mirrors. I've had, if you watch my channel and have watched any of my other Rover videos, I've had about 10 different mirror setups, and everybody asks about them. How do you get those mirrors on there? What are those mirrors? How are they mounted? And I've literally changed it probably 5 times. Right now, I've got the bar end mirrors, which initially, that was the first thing I did. I bought bar end mirrors, and I didn't like them because they stuck out so wide this way. So I switched them, and I got, once it mounted, I had little mounting brackets here and out to here to an additional handlebar that I mounted ATV mirrors on, but they weren't wide enough to see around my shoulders. Some of you guys commented on that. I lengthened that bar, made it wider. I still wasn't liking that because it was really bouncy. I then mounted right here and had a bracket on the other side of this, but it was kind of interfering with the shifter I didn't like. So we went out and we found these other bar end mirrors, which they sit up high, kind of, and they come in over your hands. So they don't make the bike any wider, which I like. I like having it narrow profile when you're driving down the sidewalks. You know, you're not super wide for oncoming people. These were super easy to install. On the end of the bar, there's just a little plastic plug cap, and it looks like this. It's kind of mangled from me ripping it out of there, but you just pull it out of the end, just grab a hold of it with pliers, rip it out, and then this post goes in there, and you tighten this Allen wrench, and the rubber thing expands inside the handlebar. Boom, you've got end bar and mirrors. So I think this kind of stems from the fact that I also ride motorcycles, so I'm used to having mirrors to see behind me and to check lanes when I switch, when I drive. So for me, that's a huge, I was constantly looking for side mirrors, so I had to get them on there. It's just what I'm used to, but it's very convenient and comfortable for me, not having to turn my head constantly to look behind me or on the side of me. So those are probably the top 3, I would say, to make this bike super comfortable for me. You know, the storage, the seat, and the mirrors, being able to see around me. Other than that, you know, there's some other little things that make it comfortable, but they're not huge. And I guess I'll throw in a bonus one. You know, if you're out riding in the rain, you want to get rid of the splash a little bit, the fenders. A lot of you guys ask about the fenders. What fenders are these? How are they mounted? And they are the cheapest fenders I could find on Amazon. They are just junky plastic, basically. I didn't want to buy the full, huge Rad Rover fenders from the website because they're metal. They cover a lot of the tire. I wanted to have more of a, I don't know, rugged, beastly look. That kind of, I didn't like the look of those. And I don't know, so I just went with these. I was like, I'm gonna try this first. So I will put the link to these fenders in there. Again, Amazon's my best friend. I did slightly modify how I mounted these. The little bracket right here, I just mounted it right here. There's already a bolt here for the headlight. So I just used that existing bolt, took the headlight off, put the fender bracket in there, put the bolt back on, boom, it's attached. And it fits absolutely perfectly. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. So I swear to God, these fenders were like 10 bucks or 12 bucks, something like that. The ones on Rad Rover site are like, I think 90. So the front part's pretty stiff. The back part kind of, you know, it shakes a little bit, but whatever, it works. The back. Okay, camera died, so we switched over to cell phone. But anyway, so I was going the rear fender. It attaches right here. It just goes around, you know, the seat post, clamps down. You can adjust the angle of it with these 2 bolts here. See that there? And in order to keep, it doesn't offer a lot of support to keep the fender from like bouncing around like crazy. So what I did was, I'm going to show you this. All right, so what I did here to keep this fender stable, so it, you know, tucks up underneath the rack, and then I literally just drilled 2 tiny little holes in this plastic. One right there, and one on the other side. Right there and over there. And then I zip tied it to the rack. And it's not going anywhere. Works beautifully. So there you go. But yeah, so that is the look I've got right now. I'm not sure if these mirrors will stay. The previous 5 did not. So, but as of right now, I'm liking them. They work really well. They're very stable. They don't vibrate a lot. Kind of wish they were a little bit bigger, but the placement is excellent. They don't interfere with any of the controls. I like them. So there you go. Top 3 comfort mods plus a bonus. If you guys want to know anything else about this bike, because you're thinking about getting one, just put it in the comments. I'll try to answer it as best as I can. Maybe even do a video on it. I know the top speed videos got a lot of hits. People really like to see what that was. I consistently hit about 24 miles an hour on this thing. I've not really been able to crack that. unless you're going like on a crazy downhill, you might be able to hit like a 27, 28. But yeah, got any other questions on it? Send me a comment. If you like this, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. I try to read everything and respond to everything I can. I try to answer questions about parts I've put on. So yeah, just let me know. Thanks for watching.